Hello traders, it's Samurai Trader here. I'd like to say welcome to the Day Traders Fast Track program. This program started out as a project of recording around 5 hours of information on my setups. It's now stretched to a little over 8 hours, so I may sound like a broken record at times to you as you watch my recordings, and you may get very sick of my voice, but I wanted to give you enormous value, not only for the dollars that you've invested in purchasing my program, but also in the time that you'll spend watching my program. I've been a trader now for over 20 years, close to 24 years, and I've seen literally thousands of traders come and go. I was nearly one of them. I want to make a massive difference to the industry. I want to make a massive difference to you. I love this cartoon that I once saw. Wait, listen to me. We don't have to just be sheep. And that is just so applicable in my opinion when it comes to trading. Don't follow the herd. I want you to be different, because what you have before you here is the greatest business opportunity, the greatest career opportunity in the world today. However, the negative is this: to succeed as a trader, you need to join the 5% club, and you'll hear me repeat this throughout the recordings. That is, you need to be in the top 5%, because we're trading against the world's best, and if we don't take money out of another trader's account, they're going to take money out of ours. This is a zero-sum game. So my videos are very raw, real and direct. They're unedited. At times I may make mistakes with my grammar, and at times I will go on a road down a tangent, because as I think of things, I'm trying to give you enormous value, and as I think of something, I might throw it in. It may not even be totally relevant to what we're discussing at the time. So please take notes, because I want to give you huge value here, and even in 8 hours I can really only give you the tip of the iceberg when it comes to trading. However, what I can do here, and what I am going to do, is fast track your success, because rather than spend hundreds of thousands, or let me take it back a little bit, tens of thousands of dollars and thousands of hours of time trying to find your own way, I'm going to fast track you. I'm going to show you what works. What you need to do is learn that and apply it. Now, because there's over 8 hours of recordings, may I suggest you consider a maximum of maybe 30-minute time blocks, because you will get sick of hearing me. There'll be a lot for you to take in. And also, may I suggest that even as I'm discussing various setups, maybe you want to have, if you have 2 screens, on your other screen your charting package open, and maybe set your charts up as I'm discussing, stop the video, rewind, etc. Take your time. Now, it's absolutely essential here, traders, because we are naturally, I believe, educated today to be skeptical. That I want you to, while you're watching these, to have a different mindset. That is, I want you to start with the mindset: how can I use this? What can I learn from this? Now, for the very experienced traders that are already making money, as I say in my videos, don't stop what you're doing, but look at my material and say, how can I apply, how can I improve what I'm currently doing with what I'm learning? That is absolutely essential. In other words, have an open mind. Another thing is that if you're day trading, please start with one time frame, one setup, until you own it. Yes, I know I repeat this continually. If you've ever attended one of my seminars or one of our webinars, you would have heard it 100 times. But it's just so important that you become a master. You have to master the one setup, the one time frame, the one market. The metaphor I give: who earns the big dollars? The general practitioner who operates and just deals with general patients, or the specialist surgeon? It's always a specialist that earns the big dollars. Likewise, we earn the big dollars by really focusing on just a small number of trading setups. Also, please do not trade real capital until you've real-time executed in simulation a minimum of 50 trades of each trading setup and you're in the black on your simulator. That is, you're making money. That is just so important. As I say to everyone, when I'm coaching them live or if I'm running a seminar or webinar, treat your training here as a 90-day internship or apprenticeship. Remember, you're going to be trading the rest of your life, so you can trade from anywhere in the world with this, so you can approach it. Give yourself time. Now, an interesting article that I read recently was that those that come from lower social economic families are less likely to have the discipline because they live in an upbringing, or if you like, a family environment of instant gratification. Now, please, this is not meant to be insulting to anyone. I come from a low social economic family as well. But the point here is that this study proves, particularly when it comes to traders, that those with a lower social economic family environment, those who have done it tough, love to have things immediately. And unfortunately, to truly succeed as a trader, you need time. And that's something why you've got to really work on that. Okay, you've got to really give yourself time, because if you consider it, anyone can open up a trading account and start to trade. And that's one of the big reasons why so many people lose their money. They're uneducated. Anyway, we talk a lot about that in the recordings. Now, may I also recommend, and you see what I mean, I go down a tangent, I get excited, start talking about something, and off I go. Anyway, I recommend that you watch your recordings in the numbered order. That is, in the email, I've emailed you the links here, and you've got a number of things in the email. You've got the Excel spreadsheets if you wish to use those. You've got a sample trading plan there. You've got some of the trading rules as suggested, a template of trading rules, etc. And of course, I've numbered the recordings in order of preference that I would recommend to you. So please do that. Please watch them. Now, one thing that I get regularly is, what are my favorite strategies? As I have really well over 12 strategies that I'll trade. Some of them are hybrids of others. Some may fire off at the same time, etc. Well, first of all, we consider the trend following strategies, which have a T1 and a T2. So quite often the T2 will fire off between a T1, because a T1, you need 2 up candles or down candles, 2 higher closes or lower closes, then the third candle to tick up above those 2 or below the low of the other 2. So it's trend following, where a T2 may fire off 1 candle earlier. Now the T25 is also earlier in most cases, because the T25 strategy, and I've done a separate video on the T25, is pure price action trading. The only indicator we really use is the 34 EMA as a trend indicator, along with the 89. Otherwise, it's really a momentum strategy, pure price action. So that'll fire off 99% of the time before any other trade. So T1, T2. For T10, also known as money on the floor, is another real favorite of mine. It gets you in on market turns. It's a little later than say a T89 or a counter trend trade, but they're a rock solid trade. Spend your time learning that. Then for counter trend trading, for CT trading, the T89 and the T19A. Now the T89 is where you've got great angulation and you move well away from the moving averages, etc. Once again, look, they're all explained in the videos, but the favorite strategies I'd really recommend you start with a T1, T2, then your T10 and T25. Counter trend trading comes last of all. You really want to focus on learning to be profitably trading with a trend before you even consider counter trend trading, and use the 34 EMA as your key trend indicator. So if you're above the 34 EMA, you consider longs only. You're taking long trades only if you're under the 34 EMA, and I should mention it's rolled over. In other words, you want to have some sort of angle on it. We're going to take shorts only. So to repeat that again, if I have a sloping EMA to the upside, longs only, sloping to the downside and price action under it, shorts only. After a period of time, this will become second nature. So may you get enormous value out of this program. Please drop me an email. Of course, I have my coaching services as well, so if you want to talk to me about coaching, but what I recommend is that all of my clients first of all learn the setups from this particular program, because it just makes it that much easier when I am coaching you. And also very soon, as soon as I get rid of some major obligations that I have, I'm hoping to open up a live trading room. I can't give a commitment on time when I'll be opening up the live trading room, but it's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I will limit that to around 50 people. So, well, actually, let me say it will be a maximum of 50, just because you can't realistically answer questions. And what's really important to me, I'm a trader first of all. I love day trading. I live for it. Most of you have seen me execute trades. So traders, please watch the videos, rewind them, watch them again, take copious notes. Thank you very much and enjoy.